speak to the. I don't speak to the other mods.
Message. He told some of you. He told one of you at least.
Callie, you've came in here with no story. You've come in here with no substance to what you're saying.
My story. Don't try and twist my words.
Can I just say,
don't twist my words. The factory was sat in EQ's live when apparently the doxing took place. The factory contacted a moderator from Misread to say that doxing did not happen.
Can we just stop a second, because this is something that happened weeks ago, and
it is, but it's still pertaining to the twisting and turning of narratives.
I completely understand, but this is something that's been gone over many, many times, and yeah, I just don't think it needs to be gone over again, because I think I
don't mind. The thing is, Alicia, I don't mind asking the question, because who did Fat Freak message? When you say like a part of your team, I'm not a team of anyone. I am a friend of Donna's.
But we all know that's not true.
Right, can I just say...
Why don't you contact the Fat Freak or someone ask the Fat Freak to come in and talk about it?
Speak for a second? Like, this is I take responsibility for bringing up something that's clearly a bit of old news, right? I come on every now and then. I didn't know this has been cleared up. That's on me. But the only thing, like, I'll bring it back to modern day, like right now. And I think
it was cleared up. It's just like things get spoken about in here, and it goes on and on and on, and then it
wasn't cleared. I don't think it's ever been cleared up.
No, I don't think anything was ever like fully cleared up with it on the app, but I was just saying, like, it's just bringing something from weeks ago, and it should never have happened, because it wasn't fair for Paige and Torian to receive the hate they
it wasn't.
For something
I feel like it's disrespectful for Alex. No offence, right? I'm not starting drama with you personally, but to be in Alicia's box right now without, like, MT done a video earlier, he's spoken out on it, Miss J spoke about it, you're in here acting like nothing's happened, when I know you're saying you're going to say your truth later, but to be in a box acting like this now and putting someone in that position and bringing all your views and that drama to this live without addressing it, I think it's disrespectful. So either I think address it now or come off until you're ready to do that.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, I've come in here just to speak to Alicia and that, and obviously people have come in and questioned me, you know what I mean? It's not like the fact that I've brought anything up.
They're going to ask. I did say to everyone...
Yeah, I understand. I understand people are going to ask questions.
But people are going to ask you, because obviously you're friends with Misread, so...
Yeah, of course. I think that's the case. I think everyone's wanting to find out where I stand and what's going on. So that's fair enough. Like I said, I understand that.
What I'm saying is, why would people trust what you've got to say as well?
Well, that's on there. That's up to them. Like, everyone's entitled to respect what someone else is saying, or if they choose to believe it or not, that's on them. You know what I mean? If you don't want to listen to me or believe me, that's fine.
So why should today be any different to another day?
I just pulled my whole kitchen cupboard door off. Okay.
So for me, what I don't get about that is, so if me telling someone where I'm standing on a situation, how is that lying? How can that be turned into me lying?
Well, you lied about the whole doxing thing.
And you're making no sense, Pally Ali.
Pardon?
That's why.
Sorry, Torian.
And also, at the end of the day, you're here trying to act all like whatever, but we all know what you're like. So regardless of what you're doing here, and I think it's very mad how you painted me out to be some homophobic person on your live, but it's just been shown that you've said homophobic slurs the other day.
But I didn't bring you up to be homophobic because someone was in my life and mentioned it.
You did. You said that I'm homophobic. You kept saying it. I've definitely got the screen recording. You kept bringing it up.
You know what? Go and get the screen recording, because I didn't even know about that situation. Well, exactly, that's what I mean. This is the problem with the app.
Why do I need to? I'm telling you what you said. I'm not a liar like you. So I'm just saying. Same way you done with the doxing.
Torian to speak to Alex. I don't think there's been a time where you two are together, do you know what I mean, and had a conversation about all of this. It's just been kind of on your own lives.
Yeah, literally. I think in terms of the whole doxing thing, you kept that info, you lied about that for days, and I spoke to Felicity off the app, and the screenshot that you showed doesn't prove anything. You stood on your live that day, not just 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, but kept with that same narrative. Misread, I don't know whether she's lying or not, but even said that she asked you for the screenshots, but she was still waiting. I feel like you guys all talk behind the scenes, conjure up lies and plans to manipulate people, and then act like you lot don't do anything. And I think you, Alex, you're always arguing and going back and forth with women, number one. And number two, stop sitting here acting like you don't do shit when all you do is chat shit. Like, that's the best
like
way I can put
Captain
it.
Save-A-Ho. Like, you ain't shit, Alex. I'll be so real. You want to talk about me on your live? I'm here now. What's up, Alex? I think you're a liar. I think you're a manipulator. I think you, like I said just now, you ain't shit. You're sitting up on your live while these women were receiving, death threats and were receiving all sorts. All you could do was talk about me. Okay, good, clean me. You can't compare to me. All right, Mr. Baymax. You cannot compare to me. Let's keep that a buck. Let's keep it a dime. All right?
And people in the box, I'm not going to let everyone in, just to everyone to come in. Like, obviously, Torian has an issue with Alex because of the doxing and things. That's why I've let Torian in. But people in the box waiting to come in to just come at Alex, I'm not going to sit here and let everyone come in and kind of go to them. Do you know
Alicia, you know why I have a grievance with Alex? Because he was sat up on his live talking about me while Paige and, Torian were receiving all of this. Alex, you're silent as a fucking church mouse. What is up? Hello? Can you turn on your microphone?
You listen, right? I don't know why you're coming in with all this attitude, Marcel, because the reason why... No, listen, Marcel, you won't... Listen to me, right? You won't twist and make it out to be...
There's no twisting.
I'll say exactly what it is.
Wait, 1 second. Respectfully, you and Marcel can speak in a minute. Right now, this doxing thing and the whole situation is very much more important. Sorry, Marcel.
Okay.
At the end of the day, yeah, you haven't even... All you've said is, it's not Torian and Paige's fault for an address. There wasn't no fucking address, so nothing was our fault anyway. You've never actually sat on your live and said, you know what? I apologise for lying and spreading shit on Torian and Paige. You've never stepped up like the man that you claim to be and said that. All you keep saying is, I feel bad. What do you feel bad for? Because there was no address anyway. Like, what even possessed you to even... think of that? But I'm going to tell you what it was. You knew that we wanted to speak about Misread and her actions, so you thought, you know what, let's conquer a plan. Let's think of a way where Paige and Torian and Hans and everyone else can't do their live about Misread. So you thought, I know what I'll do. And then you worked your magic and then you done what you done. That's it. Take fucking accountability and stop trying to swerve the shit. You're always in everyone's business, doing lives about everyone, having everyone in your box, doing all this rubbish. Like, you know what you're doing. And I just think, like, yeah, you lot are crumbling, mate.
Yeah, and I'm sure if the fact freak is asked by somebody he speaks to, he would say exactly who that person was he messaged on that evening to tell them that there was...
Can I speak, Alicia?
I'm just going to bring you out. It's no disrespect, but let Alex...
I'm just going to drop down now. Thank you.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Right, Alex should be able to respond to what Torian said.
You said you spoke to Felicity, didn't you, Torian?
Yeah.
So how can you say that I concocted up this plan when she told you that I was on a phone call and she told me I didn't even know about the doxing? So how was this plan that you've said that was created?
Felicity told you that she's not sure or not, but people in EQ's live have said the address has been doxed. Not once in that conversation had she confirmed that an address had been doxed. Not once in that conversation did you even ask her for some sort of proof or screenshot or anything like that. You ran with the narrative that you wanted, went to your master, because that's literally what Misread is you lot's master, and told her that her address had been doxed, knowing full well that she had been in some next off-app situation or whatever regarding her personal life. And you still went with that thing. And do you know what it is, Alex, that pisses me off? It's not like on the day or the next day you was like, do you know what, there's no been address, or you've actually gone, because if that's your friend, I would make sure that I've got that information. I will ask Felicity for that information. I wouldn't wait 2, 3, 4 days to then come and say, oh, Felicity was lying or whatever it is that you said. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, and I understand that. Like I said, I should have come on the app sooner. I'm not denying that. And for you to say that I've not apologised,
any mods in here, if you see, I just see some racist comments. If you see anything like that, please block it.
look, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. But yeah, but over the course of 3 days, I apologised on multiple lives.
You do know that you confirmed that it was the correct address as well.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, that was the situation I messed up on. But the fact of the matter is,
it's not a mess up situation. It's not like you've just gone to the shop and left what you bought me from the shop. This is a serious. Do you know how much hate we received? How much threats we received? How much crap we received? And you're here saying, "Oh, I understand." No, it don't work. Like, you lot think you lot can just do things, and we should just, you know, like be like, "Oh, okay, it's all right." It's not okay. And the fact that you carried on after talking about me in your life, saying I'm homophobic and all these, and you know full well that I wasn't, it's like, I don't know. I just look at you differently now, and you're not someone that I will be watching or interacting with. I just literally came up here to just tell you what I think of you, because
yeah. But all I want to say to you is you provide them screenshots that if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. Where I called you homophobic because I was unaware of that comment until someone mentioned it on my live. When I went live, someone said what about this? I was unaware of that situation that you called someone a cigarette. I wasn't aware.
And how it's double standards because about the whole racist thing. That's what you said in your live.
I said about the racist thing. I'm not going to deny that. Yeah, but I'm not denying the racist thing because you stated on a live that anyone that goes in Angie's box is you see as a racist, but next thing you know, you was in there, and that was just my point on that situation.
Respectfully, at the end of the day, when I went into, do you know what it is, Alex? Respectfully, with the whole racist thing, yeah, at least Angie, when I've spoke to her, she got it. Like, she wasn't spreading hate or going live about us or doing whatever. You and your friendship group keep on enabling the racism, enabling the whole thing that happened that time. And even with the whole address doxing, you enabled the fact that everyone sending hate to us because you didn't talk up and say whatever. So you bringing up Angie or me being in Angie's box is very irrelevant to the situation, because I've just told you that you sat in your live and said about the racist thing, and then you said that Torian said whatever she said about the homophobic, but it's double standards. So I don't really know where Angie came into that.
No, I was just going on the comment what you made before. That's all that was going on. But like I said, prior to all this, me and you have never had an issue. It's been actually quite the opposite, actually. And that's why I was so surprised with this whole situation.
How could you?
It was like
situation when you started it with the whole doxing address thing. Alex, are you okay? How you just said that there was no issue and you're surprised about the situation. You made the issue by chatting rubbish and saying that you saw Miss Red's address being doxed in my live.
But then the fact is, you was going around saying that is a concocted plan and there were secret conversations off the app.
I wasn't going around nowhere. I've just said it right now in Alicia's live. I've just said
but that's what's been said in the multiple lives. Come on, let's be honest. If you want to be honest, be honest.
I've said what I've said is that your whole friendship group enables shit. That's what I've said. I've never ever said that your friendship group have conducted. I've just said that now. So don't twist my words.
No, the wording was in before when you was in Paige's live that they all talk off the app and stuff like that. That's exactly the same as concocting. There's no difference in what I'm saying.
If the shoe fits, then
Alex, it was all spoke about off the app though.
Sorry?
It was all spoke about off the app though.
But this is the situation. Like I spoke to Donna in the morning. I sent the message. Spoke to Donna at 4 a.m. and then I went live at 10 a.m. in the morning. And for people to say that there was some sort of discussion, there really wasn't.
Well,
I didn't speak. I spoke to one person about the situation, seeing if they'd seen anything. That was it.
Right, but you were all panicking because of what was happening, what Pero had said, and the repercussions on everybody else, and the things that had happened with Miss Red previously with the whole Facebook thing. And I think you all just panicked and fucked up trying to cover up something that nobody was actually talking about.
There was an address doxed, an old address on an account. It's one of the.
But that was
but I think the way that it had come about, it wasn't said like that. It was like it was said in Paige and Torian's live, like the address was leaked in Paige and Torian.
No, but I think they all panicked and tried to help with the whole misread and the alleged racist thing previously, because there's new people coming through the app all the time, and I don't think they wanted that getting out when apparently it was somebody else that had written those words. It wasn't her. And they didn't want that being brought up again, especially when somebody in that group had been racist. And then they've just completely messed it up badly, trying to hide it.
Well, Chaser.
But see, if you stick your hands up and just say that's it, that's what happened. So I mean, we messed up, and just be honest.
I did it for days, Michelle. I did it for days. Even on my live, I apologise. And even on the actual my live, when this whole thing was going on, I said no black. This is no. I don't know hate towards Paige and Torian. It's not their fault. I said it about 6 or 7 times on my original live, but I don't know what else I could have done except for just not doing the live and just owning up straight away, and that's what should have happened. And I've took accountability and said, you know what, there's my mess up. But for people to go around saying there was this discussion, this story made, it honestly wasn't. But people are going to want to choose to believe it or they're not. But that's what happened. Everyone's entitled to their opinion at the end of the day. I just feel there's a lot of people off the app that are trying to jump on now and trying to dig at everyone that's involved with other people and stuff. I've never seen so many people go live over a subject over the course of a day.
Wait, but don't you think it's a subject that should be spoken about? I don't think not enough going live. Speak.
But it's some of the people that have been going live and discussing it have done similar things in the past.
Like who though? Because there hasn't really been people going live about it. Like who?
What about? Not about you. The subject to what are the doxing?
No, like what you're just talking about now. You just said that.
For example, do you know what? I'll send you a couple of names. I'm not going to bring up this massive subject. I'll send you a couple of names that went live over yesterday, and they're both done similar things through trolling and stuff. And I'm thinking it's a bit hypocritical. You talk about trolling and bringing people's mental health down and stuff when you're hosting these lives, discussing it. It's very hypocritical. And I feel sometimes if you actually think about mental health as a whole, you can't be a troll bringing people's mental health down, then hosting a live saying you feel sorry for someone because of their mental health. It's fucking hypocritical. And the app is full of it, including myself. I'm a hypocrite. I think everyone's a hypocrite now and again. Sometimes morals are bended just to suit their friends, and I understand that. And that's a fact, and no one can say anything.
Realise that you're talking about the whole misread situation yesterday. What you've said there is exactly what happened yesterday with misread.
I didn't speak on it yesterday.
No, but what you said there, that's exactly the whole misread situation, and that's why people have got a wee bit annoyed.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is when people are discussing it, right, which is fine. If anyone wants to discuss it, it's on TikTok, it's fine. But then people that are having this standpoint saying, oh, these people are causing all the problems and they're hosting lives, but they've done trolling, they've done stuff, some actual quite bad stuff on the app. And then that's their point, talking about mental health. It's like me now affecting someone's mental health, driving them to say wanting to unalive themselves, then hosting a live, and no, this is not about Andrew, it's nothing to do. Do you not see what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't. The only people that I've seen go live about it is No Face, No Case, Canadian Angie, and Miss J. Well, I think Miss J was in No Face. That's the only people.
Yeah,
so who are you talking about?
That's what I mean. You're talking about bigger creators here. I'm not talking about big creators. I'm talking about smaller creators that. Like I said, I'd message you. There's no point because then they're going to fire up lives, and then it's going to be continuous, and it's just going to be over and over again. What? So what's the issue with that?
I don't, bro. Do you know what? Whatever. You're a grown-ass man. Speak your truth. Who do you think? That's a big thing to say. You're basically saying that people are hypocrites. Who's the hypocrite? Who is it? Because who's actually gone live?
Are you joking? There's been at least 50, 60 people live that I've come across on my FYP talking about it.
Okay.
But that's my
I just
thing.
think
That's
how
my
you're always
FYP.
ready to call out other people, but you're never ready to hold your friends accountable. That's what I just don't get.
But
And that goes to all of
how
you.
Torian? But I haven't had a chance to go live yet. This is what I mean. Like you're saying about holding people accountable. I've said that I'm going to go live this evening, so you don't know what I'm going to say. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I ain't trying to gaslight. I'm just saying, like, at least give me a chance to actually kind of speak on it and have my point. Because this was just coming in the box to say hello to Alicia and that. And then obviously everyone was asking questions.
Well, of course they're going to ask questions. They haven't seen you. You've gone Casper the Ghost. So, you know, of course they're going to say...
I ask as well, Alex, because you are Miss Red's friend, and obviously a lot of things that have happened, you've defended her, which is fine. She's your friend, but people are going to come at you and ask for your side. Obviously, I knew when you got in the box, people would start asking you, but Alex did say he's going to go live at 6. But I feel like Torian should have had the chance to be able to speak to you sort of like this rather than over lives. Do you know what I mean? Because it was bad when all that happened, and like the shit Paigey and Torian got and the messages they got over something that never happened. It was bad.
Yeah, of course. I know. You know what I mean? If I could tell you, obviously you can't. It's all hindsight now. But if I could turn back time, there's so many different things how I would have dealt with that situation. And not going live was one of them.
Question, just about the situation quick. What made you go?
Yeah.
There was an address being doxed and ran off with that whole situation for 3-4 days? Like,
Because I was told.
you
That's
wasn't
what I'm
told,
trying to say.
Alex. You was told that there could be that. Apparently, in the comments they were saying you wasn't told that it was there for certain. You wasn't told that.
I showed you the WhatsApp. You've got the WhatsApp messages.
You put it on green screen. Yes, I've got. That's what I'm telling you. I've got the WhatsApp message.
Where there's a gap, and I get a random message saying, yes, Miss Red's name and address has been doxed. How can you say that that's not someone saying that that's definite?
Nah, that didn't. The screenshot that I've got don't say that. The screenshot that I've said, I think that I've got is of Felicity contacting you and basically saying that there was an address, that there could be, apparently that in the comments there was an address being said. And even fake freak facts even said it as well. But yet you still decided to fire up.
Yeah, but this is one thing I didn't understand as well. Like EQ on her live saying I said on the live, apparently according to Fat Freak, he said it. Miss EQ stated on her live, she said it herself that Miss Red has been doxed in that live. Like, why didn't no one go to EQ and saying that?
Didn't she receive a message or something that said it, and she read it out on her live or something? I'm not.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
that was what happened.
It was the way it was put across was like it was in Paige and Torian's, and no one did anything about that. You know, it's the same thing as when Laura was on your live, Pug Laura, and she said, "I know where Paige lives," and obviously everyone had missed the comment because Laura does comment a lot and whatnot.
And let's not forget our address got doxed.
That wasn't on purpose, that it was missed by people, you know. So it's like the same, like there was an uproar about that. It's just, yeah, I've lost my train of thought. Sorry, I'm riddled with ADHD.
And my address got doxed in Alex's live as well.
Your address?
That night was mad. That was crazy that night. Shut up, Pip. Sorry. But I'm not going to get everyone in the box to everyone go at each other, because that's just pointless. Like everyone shouting at each other and shouting over each other. I just feel like Paige or Torian had the right to ask about it, you know?
The situation with the area that got doxed, I dealt with that situation, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'd said my piece and she was blocked from my live. She's been blocked, so there's nothing, what more can I do? Like, I can't really do anything more than what I've done. I can't tell someone how to act and what to do next. And
Dan, don't start letting everyone in the box or I take your supermod away. Marcel, I love you, but obviously you know why I wasn't letting you in right then.
And that's why I'm mute right now until I have, the floor to speak.
Sorry, I'm just being nosy to see what Mama Kaz is doing. Torian, do you want to say anything else before Marcel?
No, Marcel, go on, you can speak. I'm on mute. One sec.
Okay. Alex.
Marcel, be kind as well.
I know. I'm going to start from the very beginning. Paige and Alex accused Paige and Torian of doxing in Torian's live. And I was a mod that day. I didn't see this happen. He accused Comment Calf. He accused them. He accused all sorts of people. Do you get? How the hell are you going to talk about mental health when you told your close friend, bear in mind, your close friend, that their dress got doxed and it wasn't, you have no evidence to prove it. And then your close friend goes on live in front of 5,000 to 6,000 people in tears, in hysterics. Miss Red was, I felt sorry for Miss Red that day. I'll say it outright, because no one's address deserves to be doxed. But how do you think you can talk about mental health when you bring down people's mental health single-handedly, Alex? Single-handedly. That's what you do. Okay then. Paige, then what do you call it? Paige's area got doxed. I think it was it the following week? And instead of talking about that, Alex, you were more concerned about the stuff that I said about you. Who do you think you are? Who do you actually think you are? Because you ain't shit, in my opinion. Big up the red wig. By
the way, Rebecca, respectfully, you're not coming in.
You have all the red hearts in the comments.
Who do you think you are, Alex? So I'm now coming up to you. How can you talk about me? Oh, that's another thing. I think that you're such a manipulator that you use Angie as a scapegoat. Now, as much as I don't like Angie, you use that woman as a scapegoat, and a lot of other people do. I think Rickstar does the same thing. Do you get? But I am wired in a way that I prioritize intelligence rather than prioritize my feelings. Do you get? Which is why I can say I think that you use Angie as a scapegoat because you are a worse manipulator and a worse person than Angie. I'm gonna say it outright in front of 1,300 people because you ain't shit, Alex. Do you understand? What do you have to say about me? What ammo do you have on me? Nothing. So how are you going to sit up in your life and talk about me while Paige is sitting up there crying because her area got leaked? The hell do you think you are? Just pissing me the fuck off. Because if I call you Baymax now, then they'll say I'm aggressive. If I actually verbally lash, they will say I'm evil. The hell? Fuck is you talking about?
My issue with you, Marcel, and I stated it on my live, is the fact is I thought you was trying to... Why? Because you was blocked. You come in the live talking absolute crap, right? You talk a lot of crap, Marcel. Alicia, Paige. Listen, right, let me speak now, because you're just chatting shit now, Marcel. My issue with you, right, is... You're chatting shit, and I'll prove you was chatting shit. The fact of the matter is, right... See, you're not letting me talk, Marcel, because I make you look like the person you really are. Torian and Paige was hosting an important live. Paige and Torian was hosting an important live, right? That was discussing, I can't remember the subject, that was discussing something that was nothing to do with me, but you twisted it and made it about me, trying to incite this massive hate group again. Let's get on to Alex now. Let's talk about Alex. Why was that? Why was that, Marcel? It's because that's what you are. You like to be involved with drama. You like to be involved with causing hate. That's all you do, Marcel.
Causing hate. You are the creator of hate. If hate was a... How am I a manipulator? Has your face in it. Do you understand?
Marcel, how am I a manipulator? Come with some substance now. Tell me how I'm a manipulator. What do I gain off the app? What do I gain off the app, Marcel?
In your stomach. Hydrochloric acid is the only stomach you've got. Yo, hydrochloric acid.
You're just waffling here because you're not talking anything. You are literally just waffling, Marcel. That's all you're doing.
You're a fat cunt. You are a fat...
Is this all like body shame?
Okay, stop. But don't start throwing insults around.
Sorry, Alicia. Sorry.
Sorry, Alicia. Because it's got no argument. That's all it turns down to. It's all it comes down to is trying to body shame people because you have no argument.
When you walk into a room, you body shame yourself.
Listen, if people start throwing insults around about people's looks, it just takes away from your point you're trying to make. Like, everyone's got a point, everyone's got an opinion. Just say it gracefully, because Marcel, you've got a lovely vocabulary. You don't need to do that.
We'll
sorry.
have all the red hearts in the comments.
A week of anger does a lot to me. Do you get? I've tried to hop into Alex's box and tried to talk to him, but do you know where it is? He doesn't even. He blocked me twice.
Who did that?
He blocked me twice. So now I'm pissed off because you think you can talk about me on your live when you've been manipulating all across this app. Look, I am gonna cuss because at the end of the day, these lot have cried tears, proper tears from the back of their tear duct because of the shit that you've done, Alex. Who do you think you are? That is my question. Don't try to deflect onto me. Do not try and deflect onto me because this ain't got shit to do with me.
I got a question for you then. What do I manipulate?
You manipulate I literally just said it. You use Alex, so you use Angie as as a scapegoat. You lied on, on the proof that you had on the doxing situation.
That's the only thing you have on me, Marcel.
Wrongfully. I remember that day. You accused Comment Calf wrongfully. What does Comment Calf have to do with this? Because Alicia,
I showed them previously doxing done
them because they come back up what I'm saying. You've accused all sorts of people. Do you get? All sorts. Who do you think?
Marcel, you got a violation. I'm going to boot you.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to drop anyways because it's just triggering me.
Ooh. We'll have all the red hearts
for me, honeys. Right, everyone, I need to go. Alex, I just feel like Torian had a right to...
Yeah, it's fine, yeah.
You know? I just feel like she had that right, or Paige, or whoever was here, but it was Torian that was here. Paige, I don't know where Paige is, I don't see her, but I need to go to Tesco's to get dog food because my dogs are starving.
All the red hearts in the comments.
And anyone who's waiting for Torian...
Yes, darling.
Anyone who's waiting for Alex's opinion on everything that's gone on, I think he said he's going live at around 6 o'clock. So,
yeah.
But I'm not going to let people come in the boxes and all attack one person because it's just, everyone just shouts. It's just an absolutely pointless exercise, you know? So anyone who was in the boxes, I wasn't being rude. Unless you're wrong, and then I was. I like your wig, Torian. Right, everyone.
Thank you, darling.
I'm going to Tesco's. Love you forever.